From the unbelievable moment a building tips over in the middle of broad daylight and a buckled highway in Minnesota sent cars flying through the air, to a bridge in Massachusetts that trucks just can't stop crashing into, and much more. Here are 5 incredible road moments that were caught on camera. Hualien City, Taiwan is a coastal city with scenic views and a bustling night market. But on October 1st of 2021, the city was home to quite an unexpected event. A building which was ready for demolition, the Manbo Hotel, suddenly collapsed, and the whole thing was captured on a dash cam. The video shows a man on a moped driving through the city just like any other day. As he crosses an intersection, the building becomes visible on the right side of the road. You can see it has a green cover over the face, likely to block debris from the road. In this case, it couldn't have been more useless. Right as the man is about to pass by the building, it suddenly collapses and tips over right onto the road. Miraculously, it missed not only him, but the other drivers seen in the video. Despite several cars being destroyed, there were no injuries reported. Investigations revealed that 2 supporting columns for the building crumbled, causing it to topple toward the road. An official stated that contractors or supervisors could face severe punishments, including a fixed-term imprisonment of no less than 3 years and with criminal detention no more than 9 years. When driving down a highway, you expect a nice, smooth ride. We've all experienced bumps and potholes before, but I'm willing to bet not many of you have ever experienced something like this. Back in 2017, the state of Minnesota experienced a major heat wave. Temperatures were well into the 90s, and older roads began to feel the effects. Video from a highway traffic camera shows one area where things turned particularly bad. The heat caused the road to severely buckle, basically creating a ramp right in the middle of the fast lane. From the video, it looks as though nobody really saw the buckle coming before it was too late. Each car approaches at, well, highway speeds and goes airborne. That first car really took it like a champ. All 4 wheels come off the ground for a split second before landing back on the other side. Each car that hits the jump has a similar outcome, and luckily it seems none had a serious crash or accident. When traffic starts to pick up, the fun finally comes to an end. Still, from the looks of the video, it took officers quite a long time to come and address the situation. Roads tend to buckle when the sun heats the pavement. It usually only happens on older roads, but can almost always pose a serious risk. Thankfully, nobody in this video was injured. The Can Opener Bridge in Durham, North Carolina is a historic railroad bridge that dates back to 1940. Since the bridge opened, it has become widely known for one singular reason: trucks can't stop crashing into it. The bridge rose to fame and earned the nickname Can Opener when a nearby office worker set up cameras to track the collisions. Since 2008, he has recorded over 178 accidents, like this one from 2012. Another clip shows a fifth-wheel driver scrape off the top of his RV. Since the bridge is on a public road, the city of Durham has taken measures to prevent more accidents from happening. They've installed multiple warning signs, lowered the speed limit, and even added hydraulic jacks to the bridge to scrape off any trucks that get stuck. But despite all these efforts, the Can Opener Bridge continues to be a magnet for accidents. Low bridges aren't just a problem in North Carolina, though. Up in Westwood, Massachusetts, a similar issue exists with the East Street Railroad Bridge. Video from 2015 shows a box truck approaching the bridge at a high rate of speed. Apparently, the warning signs weren't enough because the truck continued onwards before violently smashing into the bridge, completely tearing its roof off. Even weirder is that the truck just continues going like nothing happened. We're guessing he pulled over up ahead. Cities with these low bridges have tried to create more clearance by lowering the road. Still though, the accidents keep happening. With so many of these old bridges scattered around the world, I'm sure we'll see videos like this for years to come. Liquefied petroleum gas is a clean-burning fuel that is widely used as a green fuel because it produces fewer harmful emissions than traditional gasoline. Generally, LPG is a very safe method for fueling a car, but one video taken on a Russian highway says otherwise. At first, nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. Then, bam! The trunk of the car blows open. Debris scatters across the road, and the spare tire even goes flying into the air. Both passengers quickly exit the vehicle, probably a little shaken up, but thankfully unharmed. There is some debate as to whether or not this was actually an LPG explosion. Many people think it was a spare tire, while some others say that this could have been some sort of homemade external tank stored inside the vehicle. Whatever the cause, let's just be glad that everybody walked away uninjured. Society has come a long way over the last several hundred years. Advances in infrastructure have allowed billions to enjoy luxuries our ancestors could only have dreamed of. One of these is having water on demand in every home. In order to accomplish this feat, millions of miles of pipes had to be laid underground, all connected to one another and feeding from a central point in a city. But, like everything man-made, accidents are bound to happen. Unfortunately for this driver, he just happened to catch the brunt of it. In 2013, a dashcam captured the moment the road suddenly exploded as a water main burst below, and one unlucky driver ended up crashing right into it. The car came to a sudden halt, and the passenger quickly exits, probably wondering what the hell they just crashed into. A similar accident occurred to this driver a year later, but this time things were a bit more explosive. As the driver takes a left turn, the road in front of him suddenly bursts open, spraying water high into the sky. This time, though, nobody was close enough to accidentally crash into it. Driving definitely comes with its own set of risks, most of which we are all well aware of. After seeing these videos, though, now I just have another thing to worry about. Driving at night is a dangerous task. Not only do you have to watch out for drunk drivers, but you yourself also risk falling asleep. On April 2nd of 2019, one man learned this lesson the hard way, and the results couldn't have been more extreme. While driving down Interstate 30 late in the night, a truck driver fell asleep behind the wheel. CCTV footage shows the moment he then veered off the road, crashed into a barrier, and plunged into the MacArthur Boulevard intersection in Grand Prairie. The truck was hauling a load of milk, which quickly spilled all over the road. The driver suffered some minor injuries, but was soon released from the hospital. Luckily, no one else was hurt in the accident. After being released from the hospital, the trucker was issued a citation for failure to maintain proper control. Truth be told, things could have ended a hell of a lot worse for him. Let this serve as a reminder of the dangers while driving drowsy. If you enjoyed this video and want to see another just like it, then be sure to click the link on screen now. With that, thanks for watching, and be sure to tune in next time.